Hi, I'm Althea. Something in you already knows. You don't have to force anything tonight. You don't have to reach. You don't have to prove that you're ready. You're here, and that's enough. If you'd like, you can gently close your eyes. And if you'd rather keep them open, that's completely fine. There is no right way to enter this space. Just notice where you are. Notice the weight of your body. Notice what is touching the ground, or the chair, or the bed beneath you. There is no need to change your breathing. Just let it be natural. Now, instead of focusing on your breath, I want you to imagine something very specific. Inside your chest, not your heart exactly, but somewhere in the center of your being, there is a small, steady light. Not dramatic, not blinding, just steady. You don't have to see it clearly, just sense it, as if you already know it's there. This light is not something you create. It has been there even on the days you felt lost, even on the days you felt disconnected. It didn't disappear. You just stopped looking for it. Now, let that light become a little more defined. Not brighter, just clearer. As if it has an outline, a quiet presence. It is steady. It does not rush. It does not panic. It has never been confused. You have, but it hasn't. And this matters because the part of you that knows has never been lost. It has only been waiting for you to turn toward it. So now, very gently, turn toward it. Not physically, internally. Let your attention rest there. And notice something. This light is not fragile. It does not flicker when you doubt yourself. It does not shrink when you hesitate. It stays even when you don't. And this is where most people look away. Because if it has always been there, then the distance you feel is not because you are broken. It is because you have been avoiding something. So let me ask you very directly, what have you been pretending not to know? Don't search. Let it surface. It may feel uncomfortable. It may feel inconvenient. It may feel too simple, but it is there. And the light knows it. It has always known it. You don't need a sign. You don't need permission. You need honesty. And honesty is quiet. It does not scream. It simply stands in front of you and waits. So don't turn away this time. Stay, even if your body wants to shift. Stay, even if your mind tries to distract you. Stay. This is the doorway, and you are standing in it. There is something very simple, but very real in front of you. You can feel it. This is the moment where you usually step back, where you say, "Not yet. Maybe later. Maybe when I'm more ready." But listen carefully. The light has never asked you to be more ready. It has only asked you to be honest. So I'm going to ask you something very clearly. Are you willing to stop pretending that you don't know? Not to fix everything, not to change your whole life tonight, just to stop pretending. Because pretending is exhausting. Pretending you don't see it. Pretending you're confused. Pretending you need another sign. You don't. You don't need another sign. You need alignment. And alignment begins with a decision. A quiet one. Not dramatic, not loud, just this. I know. Let that sentence form slowly. I know. Feel what happens when you don't argue with it, when you don't soften it, when you don't explain it away. Just, I know. Stay with that for a moment. This is the shift. Not because something new appeared, but because you stopped abandoning yourself. The light doesn't grow louder, it grows steadier. It feels closer, clearer, as if something inside you has clicked into place. And this is what certainty feels like. Not fireworks, not chaos, stillness, strength, clarity. You were never lost. You were waiting for yourself. And you are here. Stay with that steadiness for a few more breaths. There is no rush to move. Let this clarity settle, not as excitement, not as emotion, as posture, as alignment. Something in you has straightened, quietly. You may not look different, but you are not standing the same way inside. And this matters, because the world does not change when you chase it. It changes when you stop betraying what you know. You don't need to announce anything. You don't need to prove anything. But you will move differently. You will speak differently. You will hesitate less. Not because you are louder, but because you are aligned. And alignment is unmistakable. It does not argue. It does not defend itself. It simply stands. Just like that light in your chest. Steady, unafraid, unapologetic. Take one slow breath and understand this clearly. You were never waiting for permission. You were waiting for yourself. And you are here. Not searching, not guessing, knowing. And when you open your eyes or return fully to this room, you do not leave this behind. You carry it, quietly, but unmistakably. You already know. And this time, You are not turning away. Before you move, notice something simple. Notice how your body feels now. Not dramatically different, just steadier. Notice your breathing. It may be slower, or deeper, or simply more present. This is what alignment feels like in the body. It is not tension. It is not urgency. It is a quiet readiness. And when you stand up later, when you speak, when you make your next small decision, you may notice something subtle, a pause, a clarity, a refusal to shrink. You don't have to force that. It will happen on its own. Because once you stop pretending, you cannot fully go back to sleep. Not in the same way. And that is not pressure. It is freedom. Take one more slow breath. Let it anchor. Let it settle. And remember, certainty does not shout. It simply remains, just like that light, steady, still, unmoved. You already know, and you trust yourself enough to act from it.